Here we go.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor Currency Trader. Right now it's going over a few trades. It's Friday. It's the end of the day almost. I mean, we don't got, there's really not a lot here left to do. Things already made their moves. But my point is to get ready for next week. If you take a look at some of these moves, they're gigantic. What I want you guys to know is that every move gets retraced either 100% or at least halfway. If you look, you went down here, you came up halfway point. You moved down, you came up full point. You went down, we came up, went down, came up, and we retraced the whole thing all the way back up. And if you can go back, and you need to do this on your own, and just go through the history, it always retraces at least halfway. So if that's the case, which it is, that means next week we have a trade down to about here. Somewhere in here, this may still go more, so maybe it's be a little bit, different, but it's at least going to trace halfway. Or it'll be in a triangle and retrace the whole way. Who knows? Nobody knows. But guarantee it's going to chase halfway. Go through history. See what it's done in the past. Anytime I'm in a situation I don't know what to do, I always look to the past. See what this currency pair has done before. Do they do evening stars and turn around? Do they do close and reverse like right here? What do they do? It's crazy. Every pair is different, and you have to look at that pair individually. You look here, trade went up, came all the way down, came back halfway, came all the way down, came back halfway. So, I mean, all these moves, this move here went all the way down, it never retraced halfway. That means it's got to go back to at least the halfway point eventually. So look for that move. Mark it, put a trend line there. Say, okay, this one hasn't been retraced. Look for that move, because eventually that will come. It will get retraced, at least halfway. So at one point, this trade here, or somewhere in here, is going to go all the way up to there. And that is the ADR, and that would be almost the halfway point. So look for that. I look for those once in a while. It's a really good thing to do. It helps a lot. At least it keeps you calm and it gives you ideas. You look in here, you went up, came down, went up, then it came halfway. You went up, came down halfway, went up, came down full. It always comes back at least halfway, and if it did not, it eventually will. Like, see, this one went up, only came down a little bit, went up again. It wasn't done. It still had to finish its up move. But once it was done, it came back halfway. Go through the history on all these. You will see that it happens all the time. It might not be right away, but it's coming. A lot of people trade pivot points. That's a little much for me, but those work too. It's the same idea. It's an area that needs to be hit that hasn't been hit before. So it's just one more thing to put in your arsenal when you're looking at things and say, okay, is there a possibility that we're going to bounce off this resistance and come down at least halfway? Yes. So therefore, I'm going to take that trade, put my stop just a little bit above that line and take a chance. That's worth taking a chance because most likely it's going to happen. And that's what we trade upon. We don't trade what we think. We trade what most likely could happen. What is our best chance scenario to happen? All these arrows are, it's not a guarantee that it's going up. It's our best chance scenario for it to go up. That's why this robot sees this tail. It says, okay, anything with that tail, we're only taking sell trades. And did it work? Best chance scenario, it worked. Now, right now, we came back up. This could come down some more. But eventually, when this turns around, it's got to at least come back halfway. So it's just something to look out for. Same thing here. You're looking here. Halfway, halfway, halfway. Always comes back halfway. So never be scared of that. Always utilize that to your best interest. Give you a little bit of an insight. It works. It works a lot. It keeps me from taking the wrong trade sometimes. It's like, you know what, that thing still needs to go down more. I'm going to wait and see what it does. Okay, it's continuing now. I see. It's right here, it went sideways. Are we going to go back up or are we going to continue? You could put a trend line across 333 and see that it's coming close to that. Maybe it needs to go back down, but maybe we're seeing a steeper angle. We're not sure. I mean, there's Everybody sees something different, and that's what makes it difficult. That's why you should never listen to anybody's analysis. You can listen to it, but you need to figure it out yourself. Don't just take that information and say, okay, that's what it is. Look at it yourself, see what you're thinking. It's your money, it's your life. You need to figure it out. It doesn't hurt to use what I say, what other people say, but analyze it yourself. See what you think. See if it works for you. Uh-oh, another trade. Oh, it's another U.S. chip. Okay. U.S. Swiss trade again. Oh, had another buy here. So now we got 2 buys in a row. Hopefully it'll break out and we'll make some money on this. So we'll see. If not, I take a loss. But see, I'm taking my best chance to make money. And that's all this robot does. It's pretty awesome. Here's the Euro US dollar. It's still breaking down. Should come down into here today. I read that Forex.com is going to stay open until 5 o'clock. I don't know if it's today or next Friday, but they're going to stay open at 5, and then on Sunday they won't open up till 5. So a little bit different. But maybe that's GMT time, I think. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. I didn't read it all. I know as the times change. So we will see. So if you trade Forex.com, definitely find that email and figure out when the time's going to. Otherwise, you'll figure it out real quick when the candles stop moving. I know that. All right, guys, have a great day. I'm going to quit talking and use this to your advantage. See, this one here had a big move up. Big move up. It hasn't traced halfway down. It's still got to come down to about here. So that's why my feeling is it's going to come down into here before it goes back up again. And that'll help you at least stay in the trade maybe a little bit longer. It doesn't mean you can't trail your stop, come down to your next area right here, this plateau, and put your stop in here and wait to see what happens. So have a great weekend. Let's have some fun this weekend. I know we can't go do too much. Things are getting a little bit relaxed, but I'm still too scared to go out too much. So it's better be a chicken than a dead rooster. Anyway, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.